the shit.
You like it better than the white label?
No,
The
but
Whiskey Bros.
I don't know. There's
Your
just
source
something
for
about it.
whiskey,
It's like,
wine, and everything
No.
fine.
like no frills.
Yeah.
It's not expensive.
It's kind of like a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty right.
Sure. All right.
What I'm
let's
talking
get-
about is
let's get this thing
old
rolling.
granddad.
Not any just old granddad. 'Cause,
High rye mash build.
Yes.
What is going on with the Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi.
Freaking ghost, bro. Letting us down.
No, China probably turned it off.
Welcome back to the show. Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Yeah, like episode 83.
Yeah, somewhere around in there. I think it's like 57, but
Okay,
hey, look at this guy.
we're getting there.
Some dude on a guitar. Oh, it's Riley from The Infamous,
Infamous.
who we still have not gone to see yet.
Well,
Or
tec-
had on.
Technically, we have gone to see them. We haven't
pretty-
gone to see them again.
Well, yes, that's true.
Oh.
We're pretty terrible friends. I'm gonna minimize that because that's coming up later.
Later.
Okay. Well, thanks for
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah,
Back at you again.
no guests tonight.
No
so
guests
that's kind of
tonight.
nice.
It's just us.
I'm excited. I kind of get to where I miss these episodes whenever we kind of roll with guests for a while.
Us bullshitting around the table.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening, but we're headed out because we've all decided to go to Maine and become lobster fishermen.
Yeah, fuck this heat, man.
We're just watching.
Yeah,
That's
we-
all I'm saying is
We'd rather
fuck the heat.
we'd rather get shot by Canadians over crab than
Yeah.
deal with this heat.
Oh, don't you cross my imaginary boundary there, friend. That sounded more Indian than
yeah, I was
Canadian.
gonna say
Yeah.
that sounds kind of Indian.
So I feel like they need
No offense.
background like information. We were sitting here enjoying a nice, lively documentary on the Canadian-U.S. lobster situation
Yep.
in Maine.
Is that
before getting on to the podcast?
is that older or
was
is
a
that up
lovely
to date
show.
stuff or I didn't
2020.
see- Oh, okay.
So pretty recent.
Yeah,
Pretty recent.
Biden's probably
Yeah.
fixed that by now.
Oh, surely.
probably
Yeah.
would.
He said he would, right? He
Yeah.
said he would fix the lobster situation and also cure cancer.
Yep.
So surely both of those are done by now.
I think he did
No,
all that
they
with
are.
the vaccination.
that's true. Get your lobster vaccinated, all right?
If you're having, well, that's what he said about the hurricanes. Remember? If so, that's probably.
Oh,
what
that's
he's-
If you want to survive a hurricane,
I don't know if you want to prepare. If you
yeah,
want
that's
The
right.
best way to prepare for the
get
upcoming
vaccinated.
hurricanes is to
get vaccinated. You don't want that hurricane blowing around the COVID, okay?
I'm sorry because it's at the point where, okay, if you fall for this shit,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
on you.
Oh yeah,
it's
sure.
we're at that point.
yeah. I seen a deal, a TikTok or something the other day, and it was some dude, and it said he had a big giant white marker board, and it said EDC across the top, and it said 464 more days into election, and so the Rocky music started playing, and he had his vaccination sitting out there, and he was pumping iron and getting his suit on, getting ready for election day.
I shamefully, well, I don't know that it's shamefully. I couldn't even tell. I could tell you like some of the front runners, but I'm not even paying attention to
no.
the field.
Anytime I see any political stuff come across any social media or anything,
I'm exhausted with it all.
I'll wipe it off.
I'm exhausted with it all. We are making a point to say something about Oppenheimer,
Oppenheimer.
and then not talk about Oppenheimer.
Yeah. So
I have seen it. You two
maybe
have not.
spoiler.
I know a
Maybe
few people that
spoilers.
listen. One of our 17 listeners.
No, I think we were up to 18.
Okay, well,
But
whatever.
we had that.
A few of them have
No,
not
we
seen
had a
it.
little dip there. I think we're back down to 17.
Oh, we're back down to
yeah,
16,
we probably.
Yeah.
I think we offended somebody.
Yeah, probably allergic to nickel or something, so they got off of us.
I don't know. It's all that trans talk we were doing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you think that was it?
Because-
was probably
speaking
it.
of trans,
Oh,
you see the American woman world soccer just got their ass kicked by straight beautiful women of Sweden.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I liked how our soccer team was also bragging about a tied game the other day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it was tied 0-0.
Yeah, that's how they always.
Way to go, American women. Way to go.
Soccer's dumb that way.
And nobody's still watching your game. So
But they're
Jesus.
but they're getting equally paid though. That's all that matters.
no, they're not. They hate to break it to them, but no, they're not. When you get the, I don't know, 5 or 6 million viewers on per game, maybe
maybe.
so. Speaking of getting paid, can you pay me in a little whiskey that we can't speak
can't.
of from Marker Cellars.
Oh, we're still not talking about this.
Yep, we can't talk about the whiskey from Marker Cellars.
Man, this is. We're not even supposed to say it's whiskey,
I don't even
right?
think we were supposed to say
well,
that.
the wine from Marker.
I think
That's a
it's
wine bottle. It's wine.
Yeah, it is wine.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Wine.
It's not wine.
extremely potent wine.
Age.
So Whiskey Bros around the table really and paying the bill. So surely the logical next step is Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh shit!
We're gonna have to split that.
Pour some in this
Yeah,
glass.
let's-
over
What
here.
is up with you and these heavy, like that 4 ounces?
Let's see that glass. This one's kind of.
that-
That one's got some
Janky.
penicillin growing in it.
Yeah, it's got something growing in the bottom
Some
of it.
funky
know.
Cole Medina.
Okay, so
all right, Doc. Pay attention
we shouldn't
to your
even.
pores.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure. There you go.
Yeah. Oh God.
Here, hand me that glass.
Use that polish rag to clean up that mess.
Oh,
You're fine. You're fine.
You're fine.
This table made it through like 200 years of existence and managed to stay clean until we got a hold of it.
Until I got a hold of it.
My grandmother is up there in heaven going, the sons of bitches.
That's getting good use.
Yeah, it really is. Don't use that to wipe it up.
Okay.
That's yeah.
That's a special rag.
It's a special rag.
You don't want,
I probably don't want to touch it. It's so special.
you don't want whiskey on that. It burns.
His polishing cloth.
Yeah, so we've made the decision to not discuss Oppenheimer until everybody catches up on it, and
Yeah.
the few fans that we have until they get caught up on it. But I have a hot opinion about it
Why is it so hot?
Yeah.
because it's hot
Did the
outside.
AC go off?
So
No, it's still on.
so it's about the dude. It's about the dude
Who made a thing
who made a thing
and then destroyed some
that was
things.
hugely controversial.
Well, I think we could say nuke. I think everybody knows.
Yeah. Well,
He made the
everybody knows
nuke.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made the, well,
There's
no.
not really a lot to spoil in the movie.
No.
Because it's history.
Yeah,
You know that. You know
Like,
the.
we know
ending.
what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's really not anything
Yeah.
at all to spoil in the movie.
You know.
Yeah, but what would like the dramatic? Were there any dramatic elements?
Sure, but buildup was not there.
Okay.
We're discussing the thing we said we wouldn't discuss now.
Well, we're not gone in depth.
Yeah.
Too
No
much.
spoilers here.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
no
no
spoilers.
spoilers.
But yeah, let's talk about it in another
Okay.
couple weeks or so.
It kind of got a. I'm seeing B- on your face.
And that's really good.
C.
C.
Yeah,
Wow.
Have we had this stuff that we can't talk about straight
yeah,
stuff we can't talk about
Yeah.
before?
yeah.
Have we?
You
Oh,
left
we're
that
about-
bottle with us.
Dude, we're close to killing.
No,
the
no, no,
bottle,
no, no.
too.
That I know where this come from. Have we had
The version that
Bottled.
precedes that. Oh,
bottled of this said stuff?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'd have to ask a very tall, large man
Yeah, surely we have.
with a big beard.
I feel
and a
like
deep
the amount of
voice.
stuff that we've sampled at said place,
I don't know.
We'll have to see.
we've had.
Surely.
surely.
Surely, don't call me Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley.
But also bringing up the subject of Oppenheimer. You brought up Sound of Freedom, which
I have
you've
not
still
seen it.
I have not
Still.
seen it either.
God, you boys are
Like, is it going to come
well now.
like on Amazon? Can I just
I don't
rent
know.
it?
Oh, sure.
Surely to
But
God.
now it's on theater again, right? Like
Oh, did
nationwide.
they bring it back?
I thought so. I thought it got enough attention
I
in
just think it's-
limited.
I don't think it's in ours anymore, is it?
I don't think so. I think it got enough attention in limited theaters that they were
They
like,
actually
okay, we
brought
got
it to the full.
Yeah, but there was a story that popped up the other day that one of the big funding sources of it just got busted for child kidnapping.
What?
Yeah, it's one of those hiding in
But
plain sight
now,
things.
or is it? So, is that just more conspiracy? They're
No,
trying to.
it really wouldn't surprise me. I
they're
mean,
trying to not get it out there.
Like it's a dirty
oh
like corporate out there.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
yeah. It wouldn't surprise me how many entities we're probably conscious of that might or might not be involved with.
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
like
it's
that.
still playing in some surrounding
that's good.
theaters.
Whenever I talk to my staff who have actually gone and seen this movie, they convey it that this problem is also a local problem.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah,
sure.
very local.
Wait, yeah. They just released the whole PED thing on the Facebook. Everybody was sharing
yeah.
that out.
Oh yeah, all
Yeah.
the local pedophiles.
Uh-huh.
There was a few on there that I know of for sure that were not. I did not see.
Well, yeah, and so then that's another thing is I don't know.
So once you get on the list, can you get off of it?
I don't think
I
you
guess
can. No,
yeah.
okay.
If you pay attention, some of them have an expiration.
And then some of them have lifetime.
Most, I'd say 95% have a
Lifetime.
lifetime.
Yeah.
You get slept with being a pedo. You're a pedo.
just
Yeah.
don't. Yeah,
Don't mess with kids.
Jesus.
Just don't ask for ID.
Yeah.
Right?
Ask for ID.
Yeah, because I'm sure there's some of those that might have happened
Like gray
gray
area.
areas.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
We're getting old enough now. We were just in Florida, and it like the bougie part of Florida, and there's girls there. I don't know what their age range was. I'm assuming they're like early college.
Yeah.
Because they are out by themselves, no parents in groups. And I'm looking at my wife. I'm like, how old are these?
But they
girls?
also could have been 15.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
Man, I'm looking at her. I'm like, how old are these girls? She's like, I'm pretty sure they're like, freshman year of college or something like that. I'm like, they look like they are all the same age, like 12-year-olds to me now.
Bro,
Yeah, you just have to proceed like.
Well, even
Yeah,
we went to the reunion last week. Was it last week? 2 weeks ago? Whatever it was.
Yeah, Decatur.
Same thing. I was
reunion.
like, what in the heck?
Yeah,
Like, I would murder my kids if I found out that.
exactly.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
crazy.
Doubt those girls
Yeah.
are bringing home spring break or summer beach pics to
I know.
dad.
Probably not.
But there are
what?
people on the list. Like I happen to think, okay, so I don't think I've ever dated anybody that was younger than me. But whenever I was like 16, I think I was 16 when my girlfriend at the time turned 18.
Huh.
So was
Okay.
that all of a sudden an
According to
illicit
this state, yes.
relationship?
Yeah.
There is some weird.
I think it's a 3-year gap.
Yeah, but there's also some other weird. If y'all were dating before one of you
Turned
become an
18?
adult,
Oh, I gotcha.
It's weird.
Because there are some people who end up on the list in that situation. Like they age out of a relationship and then like the parents
The
go
parents
after.
get pissed off. Yes.
Yeah. Go
That's why I said
after-
I think there are some gray areas, but
But good God, just don't
But
end
when
up
you
on
see
the
these
list.
65-year-old
Jesus.
dudes that just look like,
Oh,
I mean, when you look at them,
pedos.
there ain't no. I don't think there's a gray area in that.
Yeah, those guys.
What was
took
that
it to the
character on Family Guy?
Oh
The-
yeah. Oh.
the old guy
Yeah,
that's
what
always
the heck
after
was
Chris.
his name?
Yeah.
Chris, will you come down here and mow
Come
my
look at
lawn?
in the back of my trunk.
And yeah, that guy was
He
a
always-
creep. And then you had what's the neighbor? Giggity.
Giggity.
Oh, giggity.
What the hell is his name?
Yeah.
Quagmire.
Quagmire.
Quagmire's like the self-admitted, disgusting pervert, and everybody loves him.
Everybody loves
Yeah.
him. Like, I sure do got a lollipop over here for you boys.
But yeah, that was the crazy thing.
my
In Sound of
God.
Freedom, a headline popped up that said one of the big financiers busted for child
I don't
kidnapping.
doubt it. I mean,
What's the
it's
whole Breaking Bad series?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
big meth distributor and cook flew under the radar because he had a reputable established business
Oh yeah.
and
Yep.
gave funding to police forces and to advocates for drug abuse and stuff like that. So hiding in
Yeah.
plain sight. Sarah said there's a what's the word I'm looking for? Mental health assessment or some sort of assessment they give to those people that do that. Like they want to feel good about contributing, but at the same time they're also
Oh, I thought you were talking about petty still.
Oh, so
yeah.
so
there's definitely a mental
You're saying
something.
they're trying to maybe make up for some of their
wrongdoings. Yeah. I think maybe there is that aspect, and also they're just trying to fly under the radar too.
I don't have to get caught.
Hide in plain sight. So, who said it? Speak softly and carry a big stick.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I know. I just can't imagine their organizations because that would have to be like, was it a person or
It
organization?
was a person.
A person.
A person.
Wow.
And of course, I don't have the headline pulled up.
We're still talking about the money thing.
Yeah, the fund.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do pedo stuff.
Yeah, just
No,
like,
just
don't-
don't do that. Yeah.
But that was
Yeah.
the craziest thing is like these girls that on this beach in this area, it was like they could have been 15 or they could have been 23.
Yeah.
I don't know. And so I'm suddenly,
Yeah, that's
I'm the
tough.
old man at the beach. It's like, hiding. Like, don't look.
don't look.
What am I looking? I don't want to look at that. Oh, Jesus.
So seeing that movie though, if it does nothing else, and I'm speaking for personal reference here because this is what it's done for me. I don't go about my day daily thinking, where's these places? What kids? But by God, I'm eyeballing
Now.
the shit out of some dudes. Even at my church,
Yeah.
I see somebody looking at my kid.
What are you looking at?
I mean, it's got me.
Show me your
Oh,
ID.
shit. Yeah.
It does, and
I guarantee
anywhere-
those people are in the church too.
I guarantee you
Okay.
they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm freaking death staring everybody today at Walmart. I had to
Yeah.
go buy me a new fan
Oh,
because mine
God.
finally bit the dust.
Well, I was thinking why I haven't actually seen this the movie is because me and the lady don't really go watch movies without the kids. It's like we got them. So is this a movie that you would?
No,
no.
I would say no. Not our age yet.
I trust you.
Yeah, I wouldn't let my kids watch it.
It's like if you wouldn't let your kids watch it.
I mean, there's
probably
nothing
not gonna let
really
my
in
kids
it
watch
that's like bad, but I don't know.
It's like sex. That's
No,
like my hard line.
and they don't show petties doing stuff to little
Thank
kids
God for
obviously,
that.
but like right up to the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Like it's pretty graphic.
It's implied.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I just don't know at our kids' age that they're like we've talked to them. We talked to them
It's
about
like
it.
it's a little too graphic as far as the reality.
Yeah, and it just depends on how bad you want to scare your kids.
Well,
So like if you want to scare the shot out of them, but just me talking
yeah.
about because
What I'm
the
hearing
movie
is watch
out
it
there.
first before I expose my kids to it.
For sure.
Yeah.
But the movie is out there. My kids heard of it. They know what we're talking about. When we went to see it, Jesslyn already knew.
Yeah.
And we came and, we watched this movie. It's about all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to places like Walmart or anywhere,
Be
you don't
aware.
go run to the toy aisle by yourself. You stay on your mother's hip.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is it's crazy how people think that it's just a random pickup. But then that's what's another thing that's crazy. And this might be the one thing, but it also might be good for your kids to see this.
Mm-hmm.
So not the credits, but like the beginning credits, if you will, up until the movie starts, it's live footage of kids getting taken.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like real live footage of
make
kids
me
getting
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's that, just like that, and you'd never be able to see your kids again.
That's frightening. And what you don't hear anymore, like we did growing up, it was like, no, never talk to strangers. Don't
it's
ever
true.
talk to strangers.
Yep.
True.
It's like the world became too safe, and then
sure.
everybody was too trusting.
Yeah.
Well,
Supposedly
and
the world is safer now than it's ever been.
I don't care.
I don't know. I don't see.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
Yeah.
Because now you can't call them strangers and tell people not to talk to them because it hurts their feelings. So it all goes back to I think we've made it.
The
Humans.
pussification of America.
Yep, we're all vaginas now.
Yeah, I agree. Well, not all of us.
Bring back the
I mean,
bullies.
I kind of feel like it in this heat because I don't
Oh,
want to
God.
get out and I mean,
I have nothing.
I've done-
I have no energy. Nothing.
I've
I don't
done
wanna
yard
leave
work 2 days in a row now in 104-degree weather,
you're a better man than I am.
and it is suck.
My wife mowed our yard, and I happily watched her.
Yep, from
Like
the AC.
peeking out from the blinds, like, is she okay? She's still, she's still
Yeah,
mowing.
she's still
Okay,
breathing,
I'm good. I'm good in here.
I mean, good for her, but good for you for like not succumbing to the pressure of being the man.
Well, the yard really didn't need mowing. I guess she just wanted something to do.
Something to do.
But I think when she got back in, because she did weeding of the flower bed, I think she ended up in heat exhaustion.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's very
She
easy
was-
to do.
You don't want to flirt around with like this 110-degree
No.
days. I mean, that's-
Anything that's above your body temperature is tough.
Well, God
Yeah.
dang, the earth
That's
right
true.
now is above my body temperature.
Oh, that's yeah.
Like usually when I do irrigation work in the yard, I'm all like running like a schoolgirl. If the sprinkler
Yeah.
is going to hit me, I gave up the ghost. I'm just standing in the middle of the yard, irrigation just smacking me in the face, and I'm just like, okay, that zone's working pretty good. And then I just stand there and watch the next one come. I walk over and get in it. I mean, I'm soaked.
yeah.
But as a medical professional, what would you advise people when the ambient temperature is above your body temperature? You can't cool off efficiently. You don't have that ability anymore.
So recognition is the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like recognize that shit.
Yeah.
And then if you haven't actually been like pushing yourself to kind of adapt to that, which I've not,
Yeah.
right? You know, it's like the heat is a no encounter circumstance for me right now,
Yeah.
right? But if you've not like worked up to it, then yeah, you have to engage with that very carefully.
Yeah, but even if you do, like I'm pretty used to it. Like I can be
Yeah.
out and it's still I'm all right. But boy, like just certain stuff you do, you think you're fine, but then all of a sudden you raise up too quick. All of a sudden you're like,
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know you cross that line.
No.
It's like
No.
drinking, right?
yep.
It's like you don't know you cross the line until you cross the line.
Well, it's like drinking in
sucks.
the river.
Yeah,
all,
right.
all day long
It's
we'll
like
be sitting
in
there,
the
and then we're
tube.
like, well, I'm going to
Yeah.
get out and fix me a sandwich.
And you're like,
You stand
well,
up,
I
you
stand
can't.
up, and you just go right back down.
Pow,
You're like,
right on your face.
Nope, I'm just going to stay in the water. Yes, it's
I
the
know.
same. It's the same thing.
But more dangerous, like
Way more dangerous.
it's like
Yeah.
heat exhaustion. or
Yeah, and then once
stroke.
you cross the limit, there ain't going back. There ain't no going
right.
back.
I have patients.
Oh, son, what's going on over there, big boy?
I can't handle my whiskey.
Oh man, I have patients who suffered a heat stroke several years ago.
Oh, yeah.
and they still don't consider themselves recovered.
No, you can't. You can. I mean, I've been outside long enough. I know people. Luckily, I've never had the problem. But like I know people, and they're like hard as workers as I am, or harder workers, and they've had that. Like especially when I was roofing.
Yeah.
I've seen them before they had the heat stroke or heat exhaustion, whatever, and then I've seen what they can do afterwards. I mean, they're nowhere close.
Yeah,
it will kick your ass.
Yeah, just like the pedo thing, you don't do it.
No, you just don't do it.
It's like, it's like you maybe, especially this heat, don't plan on working out in it.
Yeah,
that's
I know
that's
there's some
easier
people
said
that
than
do,
done,
like
but,
they're bricklayers. It's like that's how they put food on the table. And they've worked up. Those types of people have worked up to it.
They also alter their working patterns, and so like it's early morning or late evening.
That's
or something.
true.
Or they'll work at midnight.
Yeah, when I was roofing, we would start at like 5 o'clock in the morning and work to about right at noon.
Yeah.
Then we'd quit work until about 5 o'clock in the afternoon or evening, and then we'd go back and knock
when it's
just.
I hate to say it, but I mean, liquid IV didn't fix this shit.
No, it really doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Above a certain point, your adaptability just doesn't happen. Like your body, I don't care how much you're hydrated, how much your body can't cool itself back down. If you're working out past 106 or 107 degrees, your body just you get to a threshold where it's like, okay, you better get inside or it's heat stroke next. So what is the fine line between heat exhaustion and heat stroke?
Fine line, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a murky line.
Yeah.
And there again, whenever you get down to it, not that I've taken a deep science dive on either one of those, it's like they're both bad. They both require IVs.
Yeah.
And so it's whenever you start actually exhibiting the vital characteristics of the heat, like your heart rate changes, your blood pressure. Wow, blood pressure
drops.
Heat stroke.
Drops. Yeah, your heat stroke.
Heat stroke, like when your speech is slurring, you can't form thoughts.
Yep.
Yeah, so that there is no bleeding edge of a line. It is. Yeah, I see what you mean by murky, because I would liken the being heat exhausted to being sick, like having a fever. You feel shitty. You've lost your energy.
Yeah, but you're out. We've all been outside, and it's like that moment where our hands are cramping up, and it's like, okay, that's the line. That's where we tell ourselves, oh yeah.
Like you said, Savage, you turn a little
Stupid
too quick.
Fucker,
and
you're done.
everything moves a little slower. You might get a little dizzy.
Yep.
It's time.
But as we get older, we get less able to just bounce back from that.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's God dang. That's anything.
Yeah.
That's even drinking all night long.
There you go.
True story.
Why we're moving to Maine and becoming lobster fishermen.
That's right. Right.
Farming and whiskey bros around the table. Speaking of heat stroke, just had one. Whiskey bros.
I know it's a little warm in here.
I don't know. It's not paying the bills, so
I think I could do it.
time
though.
to get fish with some lobster.
Yeah, I think I could go lobster fishing. Just
I could just
fun.
eat lobster every
because
night.
it's a season, so we'd go lobster fishing, and then there'd be another season, so we would do some
like
pike fishing or whatever the heck they're called.
Yeah, what do? They
You switch
Spotted dick.
Spotted dick. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's right.
You change fish, and then in the wintertime we would kill
You cut
red
down,
meat.
Yeah. Kill moose, cut
Carrot.
down
Yeah.
trees,
Bears,
build
cut down
fires.
trees. Yeah.
right.
How awesome does that sound?
So we live on some squirrel and rabbit in between.
Shoot,
Do they have
yeah.
squirrels up there?
Oh yeah.
Surely. They got trees, you got to have squirrels.
I did have some lobster. I had a lobster roll in Florida. It was really good.
Oh, man.
But I would still put crab meat flavor wise above lobster.
Really? Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
That's-
Yeah, I
I'd
think
like-
I'm with you. I think I'm with you 100%.
Yeah, I know, but the work involved.
Yeah,
But see,
that's true.
to me, that's part of it. Like I
Yeah.
like cracking legs and getting it all, and when you get done, I got shell stuck in my beard because it pop. I think that's part of it.
Yeah, it's like shucking black-eyed peas or whatever.
Yeah.
When we're getting old, and I'm figuring out these things, these traits that our families members used to have. Now, all of a sudden, I like peach-flavored things,
Yeah.
and I like peaches.
I got
Yeah.
some bourbon peach jelly in my
Yeah,
fridge right now.
sounds good because we're old as fuck.
But not just
could be.
peach, like it's like green beans.
Yeah,
You know?
I've always liked green beans.
yeah, sitting
like
in the
broccoli
shade, shucking
and
some peas.
Okra for me. That's one.
Yeah.
I used to hate peanut butter cookies. Now look there on the
I
table.
know you got
Yeah.
Reese's peanut butter cookies.
Yeah, that's not
It's full of poofas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you were just hanging out at Marker Sellers, our friend Marker Sellers.
Our friend Mark.
Open up down in Bridgeport.
Yeah, they're
I've not
members. Well, they had a members only opening, so a soft opening, if you will, and it was goddamn packed.
Good.
I mean, packed.
Good.
And the place is awesome down
Doc
there.
and I, not members, so
Yeah,
we were
freaking
unable to
blaspheme.
attend. We were
Blaspheme. I bet I could have got y'all.
ostracized.
Yeah, we're broke.
I probably
Working on
got
it.
you, yeah. But the place is awesome.
What
really
wines did you have?
I had that Malbec right there,
Okay.
which is stout.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how. I guess that's the correct term for a Malbec. It was just it's to me
bold red wine.
To me,
Bold.
it's bolder than a cab. Is
Yeah.
that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then they had They had a light.
In Texas, it's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they had a new. It was a cab, but she said it was like a lighter cab, so it wasn't as heavy as the Lightning cab as we all like. And it was really good. And then they had another one, and I don't remember what it was.
What's their like red mix? Like
Blend.
Yeah, they're blend.
Yeah, they have
They're
like a Texas
farmhouse red or something like that.
blend.
I've always been
Something to that, yes.
extremely happy with that one.
The blend, it's good. I'm not too big a fan
Yeah.
on the blend. And then the other day when we went down there when I went down there with Chad and them, Mr. Lint, they ordered a white wine. I didn't even know Marker Sellers had one. That was pretty goddamn good. I don't
White
remember.
wine.
Yeah, they've
What's
got a
that?
couple of
People-
white wines.
I don't
People
remember
drink
the
white
name of
wine?
it.
Sangiovese? Is that it? I'm pretty sure that's one of their white
I
wines.
tell you what, a nice crisp white wine it's better than yard work right now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Or
that don't say much. I mean,
a
anything's
chilled
better.
rosé.
Yeah.
Man.
Ooh, maybe they did. Did they have a? Did they?
Okay,
have
maybe next
no, They
week
had
we- Yeah.
They had a. You know how they're doing that? Their ciders in a can and stuff. Mm-hmm. They had an apple rosé in a can.
Oh, son.
Oh my God,
Oh,
bros.
son.
Dude,
is
it
this
was.
Is this a members only drink?
No, they had it out there at, when we went last
Okay.
Saturday.
All right. So the winery
Okay.
is no longer accessible. You can't hang out there.
The vineyard.
Okay. The vineyard.
The vineyard
itself
in
is-
Alvord, I think if I remember right, they're going to do just like special events out there.
Uh-huh.
Like they'll probably still do the
The whole pizza oven thing.
no,
Like the
that's a different
dinner.
place. They didn't
Oh.
have pizza oven.
Oh shit. I'm thinking of
you remember when we did the
Sunset.
steak and bud thing?
Yeah.
They'll probably continue to do that kind
Okay.
of
So
stuff.
special events. they will
Special
have
events,
there.
I think they'll do out there. It'll probably be a smaller, not like anybody.
But now you go to downtown Bridgeport, you get your pizza, and you get your wine.
Yes, and it's right next door to the pizza.
Then you
place.
graduate to cocktails.
Yeah, you can go to all those places. That's what's. I mean, it's right. They're all right there. So
I wonder if they'll deliver it to the pizza joint.
they will. There was pizza there
Oh heck yeah.
yesterday. That's the cool thing about that pizza joint. Anywhere on the Bridgeport.
Yeah, they'll
Strip.
bring it to you.
Yep, I've been everywhere and they've brought it to me.
Do they still have like hors d'oeuvres and charcuterie offering?
So for this thing was a special event, so they had special hors d'oeuvres
yeah.
and stuff out.
Okay.
But I think they probably will have.
Yeah, I feel like you got to, man.
You got to. Yeah.
You got to have those adult Lunchables.
Yeah,
You
for
got
sure.
to. You've got to.
Yeah. But I mean, it's really the
Bacon wrap little smokies.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just keep it
the
simple.
freaking bar that
Yeah.
they built, which you've seen.
Oh yeah.
It's goddamn amazing. I mean, it is amazing.
Gonna run and do a quick video mix of that on the phone because
Yeah,
maybe
we need
this
to.
week.
Mark's throwing us a lot of love.
Well,
and
so
support.
Saturday, I don't know what you guys are doing, but Saturday is the grand opening. Anybody can go. So
Okay.
I'll put that on my calendar. I don't know what I have going on.
I don't
I don't have the foresight
That'd be the
to
12th.
know.
the 11th is the first football game for our Decatur Eagles, so that's where I'll be. But the 12th, I don't think we're doing anything.
I see that. Speaking of Christopher Nolan movies, ones that we can talk about, you have on the list here is the Batman Dark Knight.
Yeah, I watched it as a family last night.
That's your
I've
first-
not really.
Is that your first Batman?
That's my first one in like 30 years.
So it's
So you